shiny chain adjuster plates. They go on the back of the swing arm. It's the cleanest they've been in years probably. Going to try and paint these two, because otherwise you'll have a black swing arm and then you have these two on the back which are silver. So let's try to make it all black. Vice does let you down once you get to the bigger items. You cannot restrict movement really. Doing the header pipes a bit more thoroughly while we're at it. If you look for here, yeah, there's the other end. If you look for here, nope, broken off bolt. It's been there for a while now, so I'm going to be drilling that one out. Have to get some thread inserts for that too. Put in a nice new thread. Perfect. Move to a smaller bit because the other one was literally not cutting it. Back to the previous size. Absolutely blunt, also not straight. Half a size bigger. Max I can put in here. Maybe too big. There we go. And inside here, the thread looks pretty intact still. So, see where's my tag? Here it is. Oh, nice. That's a nice bonus. No need for a thread insert. This will do. Since we got the drill here, we'll do the following too. After my stint of working and living in the Australian outback, I left the desert west and ended up in Kalgoorlie. Oh, that was after. No, before that, before my stint in the outback desert, around Esperance, I ended up with a South African family. Experienced quite some extraordinary hospitality. Big, tall, massive bloke called John. Big fan of a certain brand of motorcycles. You take a guess. He had a Transalp, he had an Africa Twin, and he had a Varadero. And that in Australia. And they're all originally from South Africa and they're living in Australia for quite some time by then. And they lived with his family there. His dad Martin was helping me out with the exhaust here, with the header pipe, which has this heat shield and the bolt's broken off. So we were drilling into the broken off bolt like I was just doing. But I think the drill bit was so blunt, absolutely so blunt. And Martin, he was pushing it real hard. He was going for it. Good man. And then it just snapped. And I don't know how, but it gashed one of his fingers, and it was, well, bleeding profusely. So we're all around around him in the bathroom, and I felt bad for the old man too, you know. So I'm going to have another go at it. I'm here to finish the work you started, Martin. Very nice. There's enough thread at the top for the bolt to go in there without a thread insert. Mission accomplished. Nice. So mission accomplished. A lot more straightforward than expected. Finally, we can put the heat shield back in properly. What Martin did back in Oz was he welded the bolt to the exhaust. So we just put the heat shield over it and put a nut on it, and that was good. And now it's back to its original application. Thanks a lot for that help, Martin, and the great hospitality there, John and the family. I also reckon that John was one of the early drivers of this whole mission to do what I'm doing now. Because he sometimes would just look at my bike and smile and shake his head just slightly and go, Pedro, you really need to do more maintenance on your bike. And I knew he was right. Here we are. There he goes. John gives South Africans the greatest rep of hospitality. John and his great family.